Greetings, Little John here. It's a nice Saturday morning, sunny, and I'm off to a medieval fair soon, Bjørgvin Marknad, which me and some guys from the club are having like a show and tell of archery and some shooting and competitions. And my serving has well come apart really, so I thought I'd fix it. Oh, and here's my cat. Hi. Yeah.
I thought some YouTube with kids. Hon sa att det var en sån online advent eller något sånt, så vi kunde få My Melody och Chromie muffins. Jag tror den hålan gått ut nu, pappa.
Bra. Yeah, like I was saying, I need to repair my serving, and I thought I'd give you like an update while doing it. So this won't be a shooting video, more like a, well, just journal video or update. I posted a video recently, so thank you if you watched it. It's the last or second to last video from last year. I'm sorry for taking so long, but well, if like I've said before, I've had like some issues with depression and stuff, and that makes you just don't want to do anything. And yeah, but I finally managed to upload one, and I've already started the next one. 73, 82 and a half. Let me just measure this once more. Yeah, 82 and a half. Alright. And I started really late this season. I'm in 3D archery. But I've done a couple of rounds, and I really want to get those started soon as well. And it's looking pretty good, because I've been shooting a lot at home, and so I was really anxious to see if that work has paid off. And my first round, it's not like record breaking or anything, but it was at least where I hoped I'd be in regards of the issues I've been working on my anchor and my focus. So it's looking pretty good, and the last round I had was really good, and I'm not going to get into details, so you'll see that when I publish those videos. So I'm looking forward to the rest of this season, and I'm really hoping to do some competitions this year. There was one last week, but I had to work, or last weekend. Was it this? Yeah, the last weekend. So yeah, like I said, I had to work, and it's like a local competition as well. So I really wanted to go there, but I wasn't able to. So we'll just see. I'm at least hoping to do the national championship. But like I said, today and tomorrow I'll be shooting and talking at the medieval fair. Oh, this is really slow. I could unstring it and be faster, but I'd like to do this strong. So, and I had like a little talk yesterday, and not many people came because it was like raining and it was Friday the first day. So it's yeah, but it was really nice, and the crowd was engaged and interested in what I was talking about and wanted to shoot. And we had a surprise prize for the competitions, because we had like a wand shooting, and there was a little girl about 8 or 9 years old who actually hit the wand and was really surprised when we gave her a golden arrow. So that was really cool. And today we are also doing like a Wilhelm Tell competition. So we have like a cabbage head with an apple on it. So we're gonna shoot that. So, and of course, if you hit the head, you're out. So that's gonna be fun, and I'll include some video from the fair. And I'm hoping to perhaps buy some stuff. Actually, I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he was dealing in like bones and furs and stuff like that. And he had like his freezer full of goose wings, and he was asked if I would be interested. And of course I said yes. So I'm gonna bring my purse of coin today and see what he's got for me. So that's gonna be really interesting, and hopefully I can use those for arrows. They're gonna have to be, of course, special arrows. So I'm really looking forward to see what he's got. And I'm just buying one wing now, and I'll pluck it myself, I guess. But he has more, so I'm gonna get his contact information and perhaps even buy more on this Sunday. We'll see. I haven't had a chance to like look around the fair yet to see what others are selling. But I hope to be able to do that today. And there's going to be like HEMA and storytelling and music and probably horse riding. So it's a lot of fun. Of course, when you're volunteering and doing archery, you can't really participate in all of that, but I hope I get a chance between the competitions and stuff. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing this weekend. And in regards of like personal stuff, I feel like things are going better, but I've felt that before as well. So we'll just see. But I feel myself doing stuff and enjoying stuff more. And yesterday I saw the new Masters of the Universe movie, and I really liked it. And I'm not ashamed to say it. That was really cool. Okay. Could probably replace this, but it's been working, so I'm not gonna do that yet. So it's not easy. Yeah, so I'm kind of hopeful of my progress, on my continued progress in therapy. I'm still in therapy, and but yeah, it could be the season, of course, as well. But I haven't but I don't feel it's like It's not a winter depression I have that disappears when it's sunny. But it is nice when it's like this. May and June in Norway is magic. I mean, the sun doesn't really go down. It goes down where I live, but it doesn't really get dark. Not for a couple of weeks anyway. Then it's gonna slowly start getting darker again. But this, I really enjoy this. Everything's green around you, and you just like feel. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, I've been more motivated to do my different projects. So I'm working on several projects really outside my regular day job. I'm working on a couple of screenplays, and a colleague of mine reached out and asked if we should just pick up a project we've been working on together. So that's yeah. So we've done that and are working on it now, trying to pitch what was originally a series, but trying to pitch it as a movie instead, and see if we get some traction and yeah, get it produced eventually. Which is okay. Let's talk a little bit about that, since this is kind of a talking video anyway. I forgot to measure the full length here, but so around here. Okay. So yeah, this is what did I pitch it as last time? It's just your average romantic comedy apocalyptic sci-fi movie, really, and where like it's a boy meet girl thing, and unfortunately that's like the same day as things starts getting weird in Bergen. I'm not really good at pitching, so I'm just gonna outline the plot for you. So they meet like at a small music festival and starting to get into each other, and as they're kind of on their way home to get coffee, they something weird started happening. It started raining, but it's not actually rain. Bergen is famous for its rain. It's like there's like rain or snow or sleet, one of those three, in average about 200 days a year. So anyway, it starts raining, but it's not really rain. It's like weird particles, and the woman, she gets like some of this in her eye, and it's like really pouring down, and it's like a hazard because people are like driving and they can't see, and so she gets hit by a car, and they just want to get home and have sex and one night stand really, and he ends up having to escort her to the ER, and so people are starting to wonder what this thing is, and there are like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but it turns out they are seeds actually, but of unknown origin, and they have some qualities that looks really beneficial for it. I mean, they're like removing toxins and stuff, and it really could help with the issues we're having, the environmental crisis we're having. So it looks promising, but people are scared and stuff, and they should be, because these seeds are slowly taking over the entire city, and they can't remove them. So I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you, but yeah, it's things are going downwards from there, including the relationship, of course, because there are some personal issues that they're really different but really attracted to each other. Because there's like a religious aspect to this as well, because what is this? Is it like aliens, or a sign from God, or is it like a natural phenomenon? Nobody knows, but that's what we're trying to find out. So that's one project I'm working on. Oh, it doesn't look really good here. It's actually thinner here. I think I'm gonna have to replace this string soon. I did not like that. I think I'm gonna have to wax it afterwards, because I thought about waxing it now before putting it in the serving, but I think it's gonna be hard to make it tight. As you saw, it came a loose here. Maybe that was because of, I don't know, I didn't do it tight enough, or because there could be some wax underneath, I don't know. So I'm not gonna do that now, but I'm gonna wax it afterwards. It looks really rural here, but this is like about 5 kilometers from the airport, so planes are going by really often. But this is Bergen, a small town, so you'll hear that wherever you live anyway. And I'm also working on like a children's book, which also was originally intended as a series, but now I'm pitching it as a movie, like a Christmas movie for the whole family. And I'm trying to write a short as well, so I get so I can have something that I actually can produce and do myself, instead of just sitting at the computer, because I really want to get out there and do stuff, make stuff. But I've got the ideas I have are like complicated and or expensive, so I'm gonna have to try it out. I'll have some that aren't expensive as well, but we'll see. Hopefully, I really want to do something like that this year. Last movie I did was, or short film I did was 2 years ago actually, and there was a couple of things I wasn't satisfied with, so actually a couple of weeks ago, or no, actually a month ago, I went out and did some reshoots. There was like a insert image or B-roll image I felt we missed, so I did that, and there was some color grading that I wasn't happy with, because we had to shoot like a scene earlier in the evening one day, and that kind of messed up because it doesn't really fit into the nighttime shots that we have. So I've been trying to fix that, so it's a little bit better now, and it's a result I can live with. So for now it's been like on a private link. We've sent it to festivals and stuff like that, so it was a couple of festivals when it was done, but I haven't published it since because I wanted the neighbors to cut the grass down. Well, that's how it is. I've came up with a result now that I can actually live with. So if you're interested, I'll just drop a comment below and I'll share the link with you when it's done, or when it's published. Sorry for the noise. I didn't think I would be taking more time taking the serving off than actually putting it on. I was thinking of doing like close-ups of this stuff now, but I don't really have the camera stands available to do that. So I'm just gonna this is not a how to serve video, this is just me talking and rambling. Yeah, that's good. Cat's full of dandelion like umbrellas. It's just tight in this little. Gonna keep the camera rolling. You could just, in theory, just spin this, like, or do this with a string, and then this will go around by itself. But I don't feel confident to do that because I never really find the actual. Maybe this is because it's a cheap serving tool, but I never really find the perfect amount of tension on this screw here. Either it's too loose or it's too tight. So yeah, oh, I've stopped cutting the grass. Oh, come on. This is our cat, Serafina. She loves it when we're outside in the garden with her. Men de har fortsätta. like I said, if you want to have a if you're curious about that movie, it's really cool actually. It's quite funny. Or, well, not fun. Well, you'll see if you wanna. Yeah, just give me a comment below and I'll share the link. So I've got an idea for like a similar movie. That one is more. The one we did a couple years ago is. Well, I'm not gonna genre define it for you because. Yeah. It's like it starts out like a. Could say like a thriller, but like most short films, it has a surprise twist. So, yeah. So I'm working on finishing that, and that's probably, I hope I'll be able to finish it this month. Actually, I've asked a friend who worked on it with him when we were producing it, because he's got that project file, so we're gonna work on it together, and yeah, finally publish it. So I'm working on that, but I really want to make another one this year, and also I want to pitch the book, or I was talking about, or children's, the Christmas movie. I really want to pitch it with a teaser, so I am planning to film like a, well, what we call a sizzle reel. Usually you just mash up clips you found from different movies and put it together to make like an impression of what you want to make. But I want to actually film stuff. So I've been trying to sort of like write a short screenplay for a teaser. So perhaps that will be the project where I'm doing this year. Maybe that's enough. We'll see. I think that's going to be really cool, and it's going to help me, I think, to sell the movie or sell the project. So someone will hopefully pay me to write the entire script, and we'll get the movie produced. And yeah, I'm also writing that as a book, or trying to anyway. I thought I'd write that rather quickly because I knew the plot line, and I knew the characters, because this is a project I've been working on for many years now. But, well, trying to write something when you're, well, first of all, potentially have ADHD is difficult at best. And also depression, well, not optimal. So things are going really slow. But I'm not able to write every day. I mean, I'm physically able, but not mentally able. But there is progress, and I write every week at least. but now I had actually decided not to do all the application stuff to get some grants to write and all that, but I just wanted to do it. So I actually thought about making that movie on a zero budget, but it will be so much better if we can actually get like a real production. So I'm doing that now. I'm working on application and a teaser and the book for that one project. And we'll see what will become of the short film if I'm putting that on hold and just focusing on the teaser. It's probably a good idea, but my brain wants to work on multiple projects at once. That's why our house is a mess as well, because it's not a mess, but we have several projects going on. And yesterday I got some materials delivered by my brother-in-law, and I was telling my partner, if you will, that I wanted to do this thing, and she said, well, should we focus on this instead? And she's right, we should, but this has been delayed for so long. It's a project that wasn't finished, and I said, well, I have to work on what I feel like working on, because otherwise nothing's going to get done. So, and it's relatively easy, I think. Well, all projects are full of surprises, but shouldn't be too hard. It's just like behind me, the camera here is just like a rail for the balcony, and I'm just going to put like a top on it, which I've been postponing, mainly because I don't have a car to get the materials I need. But now I was able to, so now I have it. So now I'm contemplating on, should I just start? Because when you get materials, they're always a little moist, and if I install them, they will dry and warp. So I'm thinking, should I dry them more before? But they will warp then as well, so I don't think so. I think I'll just install them. Problem is that I have to join them at some point, and that's where things are gonna get, like, if they're drying, they're gonna separate a little bit. So it's not gonna be too nice, but I don't know. I'm always overthinking stuff like that instead of just doing it. So, okay, I think we need to pass this one at least. So it's going to be longer than the last one, because I really want to get past this weak part here. It does look weaker here. I think I'm going to have to make another string really soon. This is the original string the bow came with. So it's probably, I don't know, 8 to 10, no more than 8, 9, 10 years. But I haven't been, the first couple of years I wasn't shooting it, so. Oh. Just want to make sure it doesn't come apart like it did. I have no idea what time it is now, so I hope I won't be late for the fair. I don't think so. Yeah, so this has been just me talking. Not sure if it's of interest to you, since it's not really shooting. But I saw a video last night when I couldn't sleep, because yeah, that's an issue I'm still having. But now it's more actually not what has been the issue before, has been actually going to bed. But now I've been a little bit better at that, but now I just can't sleep. So after an hour or so, I got up and I was watching Modern History channel, and saw Jason. Yeah, Jason, like I'm on first base, name bases on him, with him. Jason Kingsley was just sitting outside on a, what do you call it, a ponder log, talking. And also he was also having issues with airplanes and noise in that video. And I thought, since I was doing this anyway, why not film it and talk to you guys? So that's what this video is. I'm not like counting on massive views, which I'm not on any of my videos. We're a small family, but I really appreciate those of you who keep following me. I was surprised to learn that like someone who commented on a video a couple of years ago suddenly commented again after I posted an update on something he asked me about. And that was really cool to see that he was still there. So, because I don't know if you don't comment. I'm not sure. Actually, if you're watching this, and this is something I've been thinking about, so I'm gonna have to address it in another video as well, earlier in the video than this, because this is me talking about me and my stuff, which is, well, kind of the format really, but I don't know anything about you guys. So if you've reached this far in the video, I would really appreciate if you commented who you are. I was gonna add something to that, but well, the neighbor started up again. Alright, so we're near the end now. Now I need to pass. Okay, we're gonna do a little more. Okay, it's far away now, so I'm gonna continue what I was about to say. Yeah, if you really want to comment down below who you are, where you're from, if you're into archery or not, that'd be cool. And also, I learned a new game recently. I mentioned that in the last video I filmed, which is like a conversation game, really, called High-Low Buffalo. So, if you want, I welcome you to play with me. But this is on you now. So I'm gonna do it later because you'll see that in that video I filmed. But I want you, if you're interested and want to play with me. So I want you to write one high in your life, what's going well for you, one low in your life. You can be as personal or as little personal as you want. And the buffalo is one interesting fact about you. So it's sort of like a conversation starter for real life, but I thought it'd be cool to try it here as well. So that would be really cool. And yeah, interesting to see, because like everyone says, I read all the comments, but I don't really get that many comments, so of course I read them. And I continue to I plan to continue doing that, even if I get more comments. yeah, that'd be really cool to know a little bit about you guys. I was actually a little surprised to learn that my supplier, the one I order my arrows and stuff from, was watching my videos because, well, actually I did tag him in that video because he emailed me a little while after I published it because he had some comments on my bow making. So that was really cool. But other than that, I really know nothing about you guys, so that would be really cool. Okay, so now we're past this weak point, so I'm gonna pull this little longer. Try to tighten this the best I can. And I'm gonna have to cut this long. I'm trying not to lose this. Alright. So this string is now, yeah, it's good. So we'll do the thingy where you pull this out into a loop and then you go around it a couple of times. So do that. I try to think that every time I do it, I will get a little bit better. At least now I remember how to do it, which I didn't in the beginning. Alright, so here we are. Now we just pull on this. Try to keep it tight and not twisted. There we go. Okay, looks pretty good. I think it's really nice to hear kids playing outside like I do now, but unfortunately it's not my kid. And I feel just so terrible that she just wants to stay inside. I do get her out sometimes though, but I usually have to be with her. Katta? Jeg hørte noen unger som lekte seg, men jeg hørte noen barn som lekte her, men ja, nei da, det er ikke det. Alright, da var den på plass. Now I'm going to put the knock point on. Not really sure how much I need, it's probably way too much. It's nice to have something to work with, and this is really long, so we'll just cut it there, I think. always move it afterwards a little bit, but just by twisting it. But I think I'm gonna try to. Can you see there? Yep, perfect. All right, so tie that off there, and then we're gonna tie it. Top. I think I'm gonna make it really quick or thick this time. So I'm gonna do a couple up here, and then I'm gonna go over again if it's long enough to do that. I wonder if the archers of the archers of old put knock points on. Probably not any bowstrings left to tell us that. I don't know, but I think the general consensus is that they didn't. But this is at least something they could have done. So like Todd from Todd's Workshop always says, there's no evidence for it, but they had the technology. This is just a string, so. But perhaps they shot so much that they didn't need it. Of course, in today's archery, precision is something completely different than it was earlier. I mean, for war you didn't really need to be that precise, I guess. But I think most of them probably were. Ah, shit, that's the wrong part. Don't know that. I should really try something else here, because I think this is actually serving thread. Perhaps some kind of other thick thread would be better, because this really wants to come loose. I can't really grip this. Right, there it is, all done, or almost all done. I'm gonna cut it off, and I think I'm gonna put some glue on it to make sure it doesn't come off. Just one drop of glue. I think that's it for this video. And thanks for following along. I don't think this is gonna be like a part one of the new archery journal series for this season. This is just gonna be like an update, I guess. And of course, this is just me talking, but if you would be interested in more of this kind of videos, I'm happy to do it. But for now, toodles. Okay, so I've been to the medieval fair and I've been shooting, so the serving worked well, nothing came apart. And I just wanted to show you what it's like to live in Norway in summertime. It's June now, and let me just put my phone up here, other phone. So this is what it looks like. Pretty bright sky, and this is the time right now. Isn't that pretty cool? I just May and June in Norway is like magic. I love it. Which is strange because I love the dark in the winter as well. And this is the pretty far south in Norway, on the west side. If you go up north, I mean, the sun is. This is the sunset, but up there, you could still see the sun, which is it just doesn't go down. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because yeah, it's one of the really nice things about Norway. Yeah, I'm going back to the fair tomorrow. We had some, yeah, it was a really crowded today. I was standing there for like 3.5 hours, I think, just shooting and talking to people and helping kids shoot. I had a little break about for around 15 minutes, I think, but otherwise I was there and talking and shooting and having a lot of fun. And browsing the market. Yeah, so really good day. So I'm gonna leave you now with some footage from the fair and maybe some shooting and yeah, the market really. So toodles again, I guess. Jeg tenker at han knekker meg en gang hvis jeg skulle styre på med den. Men det gjør han kanskje uansett.
Jeg har reparert en tupp tidligere.
Nice. Jeg filmer deg. Ser det greit? Dented my knife there. Oh, they're really nice. Make a nice quill. one wing. This would be, I guess, right wing? I don't know. Okay, a lot of short ones. Mostly short ones. No, I can't pull them. It's gonna be feathers all over the place now, but I'm used to it. We have cats. These are really nice. Look at this. But I can't use them for arrows. But decorations maybe? I don't know. No, no wind now, please. Thanks. Not sure I can use it for anything now, but